Alright everyone, I'm back. So, what am I going to talk about this drive along? I don't know. Hard to come up with things. My last episode I was talking about the Compex muscle stimulator. Got the Sport Elite. I'm working with it. I got a plan. So, I'm not going to do anything weird with it, you know, like electrocute my head or anything, stimulate my brain. Anyways, I'll be riding the Rad Mini again today, as always. I got a couple more weeks of doing things like this, dropping off the kids, and then riding the Rad Mini from the Sports Fitness Center. I don't know I'm going to do this next school year because my youngest will be going to kindergarten closer to where I live, so I'm not going to be driving out here. So I might start doing less Rad Mini videos. The only reason I'm doing a lot of Rad Mini videos now is because the fact that I'm driving. And since I'm here, I stop by the fitness center, and then go home and do my thing over there, upload, download, do editing, drink some water, whatever, get the fresh battery pack. But if I'm gonna be closer to my house, I'll probably not be doing too much riding on the Rad Mini. I'll probably be riding the Rad Rover, going down to from my house to the fitness center, doing a workout, then coming back home that way, most likely. So it's gonna be a different routine. This is just the situation right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the Rad Mini. Who knows, maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I'll leave it in the car. I won't be driving too much, or if at all. I'll be walking my number 2 to school, and eventually getting my number 2 to walk to school all alone, right? Get them to do it themselves, wake up in time by themselves, brush their teeth, you know, by themselves, and then head out the door by themselves. So eventually get that going, and then, gee, I don't know, maybe I'll sleep in. So this is what I'm thinking in the future. If that's the scenario where the kids start doing everything themselves, they're out the door, I'll sleep in. I might even have some breakfast. Wow, have some breakfast. That'd be amazing. I'll probably do some most likely, if I was going to do some form of any exercise, I do the electric stimulator for whatever, the 24 minutes to half an hour. So I'll just lay there on the couch watching YouTube, getting a warm-up. I'll do a warm-up, the potentation function on the Compex. And then after that, what else am I going to do? Then I might actually ride the Rad Rover, and then from there I could ride from anywhere, so it won't be around here that much. Or I might, it takes about an hour, but I can do a full round, so I could ride for 20 miles instead of the 10 miles that I'm doing now, just going back and forth from here to the house. I could do a full round trip here, and yeah, that'd be 20 miles, 1 hour. Go back to the house, do some more riding if I wanted to, or work out. It's all up to me. I've had a lot of options. I could also do some more tool videos or how-to videos. I got a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. I need to clean out my garage. Goodness. Maybe even paint the house, or at least paint the trim of the house. That probably needs a little touch up. Paint it white. That's what it is now. So I might do that. who knows? I mean, they give me a lot of time. It's just that my schedule's kind of predetermined by what the kids do or what their schedule is. So once I kind of get freed up with that, man, my daily activity will change, and it has to. You have to adapt. I'm projecting into the future. I'm projecting what I want in the future. Let's see if it really happens that way. I don't know. Who knows what else I'll get into. I'm thinking about also getting into archery. I've always had an interest. I mean, I like shooting guns. It's kind of natural to get into archery. Not that I'll ever hunt. I don't hunt now, so I don't think I'll hunt with a bow and arrow, but it's always a skill that I like to acquire. Like in life, you learn all these things. Most people learn a skill that is job related, your occupation related, but never a skill that you desire to want to know. So I have an opportunity here to, acquire skills that I want to know, I want to learn. It's very interesting to me. It just takes time and practice to do them. That's all you need to do. I might also do some knife throwing, quote unquote knife throwing. What I actually do, I only do like quarter turn, a half turn, or no turn throwing, and I practice with screwdrivers. Actually, different size screwdrivers too. The freebies that I get from Harbor Freight. That's what I practice with. Will I ever get knives? I don't know if I'll ever buy knives for throwing per se, but maybe I will. So I like to get into that. I mean, there's a lot of interesting things that I like to get in. I don't know why I want to do those things, but why not? When you have time like I do, you just want to learn about anything and everything that interests you. And since the government is not funding my education anymore, now I'm funding everybody else's education through property taxes out here in this state. Why not take some time for me to learn something? Something that I've always wanted to learn. Anyways, this ends this drive along. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll be riding my Rad Mini. Go watch that video if it's available, or stay tuned for that. Alright, bye.